Hello. How are you doing? I'm making a video, and in this video, I am going to be reading in the Bible in Jeremiah chapter 1, the whole chapter. And this is what God spoke to me earlier, so I want to share it with you guys. Okay. These are the words of Jeremiah, son of Hilkiah, one of the priests from the town of Ananoth, in the land of Benjamin. The Lord first gave messages to Jeremiah during the 13th year of the reign of Josiah, son of Amon, king of Judah. The Lord's messages continued throughout the reign of King Jehoiakim, Josiah's son, until the 11th year of the reign of the king of Zedekiah, another of Josiah's sons. In August of that 11th year, the people of Jerusalem were taken away as captives. Okay, and the reason why I'm reading this is because God gave me this message earlier, and if you watch one of my previous videos, I think it was a live, it might have been a short, it was probably a short, but I'm talking about age and how God doesn't care how old you are. If you were called and chosen, He wants you to do His will, even if you were young. And this is confirmation from God that this is what He wants through His Holy Spirit. Okay, so I'm gonna read it to you guys. Jeremiah's call and first visions. The Lord gave me this message. I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. This is God speaking. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. O sovereign Lord, I said, I can't speak for you. I'm too young. The Lord replied, don't say I'm too young, for you must go wherever I send you and say whatever I tell you, and don't be afraid of the people, for I will be with you and will protect you. I, the Lord, have spoken. Then the Lord reached out and touched my mouth. Hold on, you guys. I'm doing a video. Then the Lord reached out and touched my mouth and said, look, I've put my words in your mouth. Today I appoint you to stand up against nations and kingdoms. Some you must uproot and tear down, destroy and overthrow. Others you must build up and plant. Then the Lord said to me, look, Jeremiah, what do you see? I replied, I see a branch of an almond tree. And the Lord said, that's right, and it means that I am watching, and I will certainly carry out all of my plans. Then the Lord spoke to me again and asked, what do you see now? Okay, before I go on to the next page, what God is saying is that He knew all of us before we were even in our mother's womb. I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Okay? That is what God is saying. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. So He has already set us apart before we were even born. He already knew we were going to be a prophet, okay, to the nations. And in verse 10, it says, today I appoint you to stand up against nations and kingdoms. Some you must uproot and tear down, destroy and overthrow. So we're going to be coming up against entities. We are going to be coming up against dark forces. We are going to have to overthrow them in the spirit. We're going to have to pray against them in the spirit. High ranking. Okay. God is calling us to a higher rank in the spiritual realm, where we will be coming up against demons and demonic forces, and we will have to overthrow them. Others you must build up and plant. So others will have to be praying for, planting seeds, building them up in the faith, okay?